teleport, charge jump, stat add, HP up, lock picking, hacking, HP up, sure, whatever. Nope. Trying to figure out the system freeze issue still. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Did you try did you try adding the plugin to the Blank project like I suggested earlier? Because it may be something related to the plugin, which has happened in the past, but I can't guarantee that. Fuck, what was I doing? Blah 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 blah. Something 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 force cooldown. Sure, we'll use that. Doesn't really matter. We'll find out very quickly if I've done this the wrong way. Yeah, definitely try that. If it is the plugin, then what'll happen is once you start running it in the Blank project, it should freeze fairly quickly. But if not, then obviously it won't, and that's not the problem. Unless it's something interacting poorly with the plugin, but we can get to that when we get to it. That's going to be something that's going to be a completely separate beast if it's not that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just start putting this together. And what we're going to do is find out very quickly how much I fucked up. So first things first is we are going to call this get text 5, and we're going to call it button left 1 text. Rename button left 1 text. There. Button 1 text. And we're going to follow the same logic here. Go into here, pull this out. Local variable text button name. Set to 4 6, and we are working on button left 1, which means right here cooldown HP hacking XP mod cooldown. Oops. HP up. How to do a load screen between levels? There are a number of ways to do that. The one that would probably be most popular and common would be when you're loading your levels to actually stream in a sub or open a level for your loading screen and just have that have that done. But yeah, it's weird because if you're doing a load, Xe might be right. It might not be possible without C++, but I mean, I would think that if you just did I mean, you could do a widget that just showed like a progress bar, but you'd have to figure out how you're going to get that information, which you could expose through C++2 blueprints. Oh, damn. And I don't know how to do that because I'm not very good with C++. Um, Oh, widgets get canceled on level change. Yeah, that would be a problem, wouldn't it? I guess the only thing you would be able to do is do an open level and just have it sit on that open level until the change. What you could what y- No, no. Yeah, Xy's right. C++ is probably going to be the way to go there. I keep hitting the wrong button. There. Hacking XP mod cooldown. Hacking XP mod cooldown. XP mod XP mod. Well, actually, I want it to say XP plus cooldown. Hmm. Where to get all the data based on the real data? The data is loading the game. Yeah, that's kind of um, that was the issue I'm running into. Thinking of a way to do it in blueprints is you'd have to have a way to fake getting the loading data because most likely you're not going to be able to get the data accurate. Um, I don't know. I'll have to look into it. I'm sure there is a way you could do it with blueprints. I'm positive there is. I just don't know it offhand. Um, then again, I mean, most of the time loading is damn near instantaneous. Hmm. Well, poop on a stick. Uh, let me think on it. I'll see if I can come up with something. Might make that a topic of another stream if I can even figure out a possible answer. Shit, where was I? Oh, right. Okay. Health plus. Goodbye. Create binding. Is this text for? Yes. Rename button left to text. Button name. Excuse me. I mean, you you could create a level that you open up to and have it create a widget that would be a loading level kind of widget, um, and then just fake it until, well, I don't know. You could make it a sub level of every level and then just run the sub level while you're loading the other level and then just have it go bloop and flip you over to what you're doing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think on it a lot more. There's a couple of ideas that I have, but I don't actually know if any of them would work. if that makes sense. But it's not something I've actively done, so I can't answer like right off the top of my head whether it would work or not. Let's see, XP mod cooldown, stat add, heal. Yeah, I mean, for me personally, my answer would be just stream the levels. But I don't like if you're actually looking for a full on loading screen, streaming levels isn't going to be the proper answer. Simply because it's kind of two different things. Um, mm, it's gonna bother me that I don't have a good answer for that. Where was I? Okay, this is left button 1, which I've already done. Left button 2, XP cooldown. Let me pull this off to the side, because I can actually do this and go XP plus cooldown stat plus. Yeah, there. I mean, it's. Okay. Then we can plug this back in here. Compile. Designer. Grab this. Create binding. We may go over today, by the way, as I am actually wanting to at least get the bulk of this crap done, so that we can move on to making sure everything works and is functional. Oh, fine. I don't know what exactly you're doing there. I just throw that into the room. Widget can have parent, child, and class. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Too much stuff. What were his ideas on loading screen showing during level change? He mentioned level streaming and a function called open level. I don't. Yeah, Lazarius, I'm gonna have to think on level streaming. It's just it's got more stuff. Don't know what exactly you were doing there, so I just throw that into the room. Widget can have parent and child classes too, so you can have a base widget class with functions and variables that you override in child classes. Only the designer stuff needs to be copy pasted. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I decided to just keep this to a minimum. And since I just want to have the one widget class with the stat sheet, I figured it was actually easier to just switch what was in there on Enum as opposed to creating additional classes, one for each, since really all of these classes are going to be changing anyways. They're all going to become generic crap. Like, generic class 1, generic class 2, generic class 3. Then what this is going to do instead is be like, okay, well, he is generic class 3, so you can print this text and fire off generic ability, whatever. Um, oh, yeah, it absolutely would, actually. And in a normal situation, absolutely. If I was selling this as like an MMO starter kit where each individual class was actually well defined, then that would absolutely be the route I would go. Uh, so, absolutely, absolutely. I say absolutely a lot. Where was I? Where was I? Where was I? Get text for. Yes. Boom. Rename. Button left. 3 text. Button name. Yeah. Output. Nope, not string. I need text.